YouTube, so I'm back with another video. I want to come on here and talk about this video that I saw where it had the actual video of Peach that I had been looking for and I couldn't find it. So it was done about maybe 4 weeks or so ago where Peach was talking about getting evicted. And she was talking about, I think she was talking about her last eviction or just talking about evictions in general, and you know what goes on in the state of Florida. And she was talking about the part that I was telling you guys about in one of my last videos where she was talking about how there's a section on the lease that if you were to breach that lease or terminate your lease, it gets terminated early. You have three options to choose from. And so one of the options is that you would have to pay no more than 2 months worth of a rent. And the other option, I think it was something like you would have to continue to pay the rent until they move somebody in there after you vacate. And I can't remember what the third option is. You guys can go look up her lease and look it up if you want to. And that's why I kept saying I agree with Miss Loretta, when she said that Peach owed them $7,000 and they was going to come after her for that money. And I was telling you guys it was about $6,902. But I guess maybe some fees got added in there because I said normally there's like two parts to an eviction, but I didn't know about Florida because I've never worked one in Florida before. And it's normally two parts, the eviction itself, and then there's a second part, which will be the money aspect of it. If there's some money that they are looking to go after the tenant for. Anyway, thanks to, I think it's Bibalicious TV, that I saw her playing the video. And I was like, oh gosh, I've been looking for this. But yeah, I'm going to play it for you guys. I'm about to insert it and play it for you. And I just want you guys to listen to it. Because Peach talks about how, that is a part of all of the monies that you would have to pay. And she was talking about you don't have to pay it right away. You pay it after you done, got everything out of the house, out of the apartment, wherever you're living, and you cleaned up everything. And then I guess they come inspect or whatever. And then I guess you have to pay it. Something she was talking about. I'll let you guys listen to it for yourself. So, guys, this is why I kept saying, yes, she does owe money. And people keep talking about, don't they owe her money because she paid They don't owe her anything because she paid January's rent. Guys, she went and paid her back rent, which was the December rent, plus all of the applicable fees that was associated with that rent due to them having to file an eviction on her for non-payment. So all the attorney's fees, all those little extra fees they added in there that she had to go pay that $3,700 plus dollars, that was December's rent. Then she decided to go ahead and pay January's rent, thinking that was going to get everything to shut down and they weren't going to evict her anymore. Everything would be fine. That's not the case. This is the month of January, people. Do you guys not know what month we're in? She paid January's rent. They don't owe her any money. Why? Because she's in the unit. She's still there. This is the month of January. She does not have to leave until the end of the month, the beginning of February, unless she decides to go pay February's rent. And if they accept it, that's why I said in my last video, they don't owe her anything. And I told you guys that the judge probably will not be doing any signing of anything, or nothing is going to happen as far as a court date or anything until probably the 15th of January, maybe the end of January, or somewhere the beginning of February. I said that in one of my videos, my last videos I did. And yes, we saw that on the 16th, they came out with a court date for February. So, guys, that's the explanation of why they do not owe her anything. She is going to owe them money, because I'm going to let you listen to what she said. And this is what I told you guys. I said there is a something in her lease that if that contract gets breached, gets terminated early, or anything to that effect, and that includes the eviction, she is going to be responsible for paying them 2 months rent, not to exceed 2 months. So it's $6,902 plus any applicable fees that they are probably going to add in there. So I'm giving credit to, like I said before, I was giving credit to Miss Loretta because she was right. And I'm giving credit to Beebalicious TV for finding this video that I've been looking for. But, okay, I'm going to insert this video. I'm going to insert this audio and let you guys listen to it for yourself. And you can let me know what you think in the comment section. That's all I have to say.
3-day notice, you don't have the money. You say, man, I don't got the money, I can't pay. You go to the rent office, say, hey, I don't have the money, I'm just going to move out. Well, when you sign your lease, you say that you are either going to, at least in Florida, if in order to break your lease, you're either going to pay 2 months of the rent up front to break your lease, or you're going to pay the rent until somebody else moves in the unit, whichever option you chose when you actually signed your lease. So they'll tell you about that process. So you'll